East to West is a Christian charity which since 1997 has built a track record and reputation of being passionate about bringing hope to the lives of young people through youth work in the boroughs of North Surrey. Consequently, when the local community in Egham Hythe expressed concern about bored young people getting trapped in the spiral of antisocial behaviour, East to West was quick to respond. Working in partnership with the local churches and the police, the role of police community youth pastor was introduced and developed to engage with local young people. Dan West started in his role as police community youth pastor in November 2008, and since then has been working to build relationships with local young people and also with the local police and community.
Any young people that come to the attention of the police, they then get referred on to me, and then I try and support them through helping them attend interviews, helping them get appointments at connections and taking them to those appointments. Any sort of support that I can to encourage those young people to get out of the position that they're in.
We try and meet up as often as we can with my shifts and things, and we try and liaise, and the kids that get brought up that are problematic or the children that we think need to have some development, we'll contact Dan, sit down, have a chat, discuss the issues that have been going on. So we fill out the referral form, send it off to Dan with all the contact details for the youth and for the parents. If they're under, I think 18, then a parent will sign the form. We then hand everything over to Dan, so then Dan can engage with them, and then the police take a back step, I suppose, because with us being in a uniform, and they're less likely to engage with us and more likely to engage with Dan.
The young people that refer to me from the police, I try and make those relationships very laid back, very chilled out, because obviously my title has got police in it. It's Police Community Youth Pastor, so straight away they think that I've got all those powers of arrest, grasp them up or anything like that, whereas that's not what it's about. Make sure that they know that I can't arrest them, I've got none of those powers, and that I'm here to help them.
I had the opportunity to meet Nathan, a young person who Dan has been working with to try to help him to turn his life around.
Well, I'd go out, I'd doss on the streets, do drugs, getting arrested and that for stupid stuff, just pointless stuff, and just kept getting in trouble all the time really, and I wasn't going nowhere. He's not like what I thought he was going to be.
If the young person is neat, so not in education, employment or training, my objective is to get them to eat, so in education, employment or training. Generally that is getting them to appointments at connections, get them to fill their CV out, look at jobs, apply for jobs, help them with their application forms, try and get into college if they don't know what to do with themselves. Just putting the options out there saying, you can do this, you can do that, there's an apprenticeship in this. Have you looked into it? No, all right, let's have a look into it. I'll do the application form with you, so it makes the whole process less daunting for the young person.
He helps you find stuff that you actually want to do, someone to talk to, and then, I don't know, without him I don't think I would have been going anywhere. Still been doing the same old stuff, but now, I don't know, I've changed. I'm actually going to do something in my life. Stopped doing drugs, started actually looking for work, actually found a place in college.
By giving them a lift to the appointments, it means that they've got very little excuse not to go. So it makes life very easy for them, and I try and make their life easier, so it's less daunting.
Having Dan working with us has enabled us to break barriers down with the youths, particularly the ones that are coming to notice and that have got antisocial behaviour problems or problems at home. It's made it easier for us to engage with them, and they've actually seen us as wanting to help them rather than us wanting to go out and just arrest them and tell them that they're doing things wrong. I don't feel that we would have been able to have got where we are now without having Dan.
It's just changed my life completely. It's what I was like 6 months ago, 7 months ago. I was totally different.
Seeing where he was 6 months ago to where he is now, and the way that the ethos for East to West is to bring hope to young lives, and the fact that he wasn't smiling and now he's smiling, that shows hope. That shows that hope the ethos of East to West has worked on that young person.
Nathan's story is just one example of how this work is impacting the local community. East to West would love to see this work expand further, and maybe you can support this. Please get in touch with us, and together we can see how we can transform the lives of young people.